morning, Coach Tyrone here. In this video, I'm going to let you know that 50-50 relationships or marriages are not in the Bible. Genesis 2 verse 24 says, what? When a man leave his mother and his father, he cleave unto his wife and they become one flesh. One makes you whole. Like and subscribe to this video. Let's start. Number one, you're measuring each other's input in the relationship or in the marriage. You have a spirit of competition between you both. Anytime you go 50-50, now you're measuring who does this, who does that. You're in competition with him, you're in competition with her, and y'all going back and forward. Where is the unity? When you become one flesh, you are literally one person. There is no division between you two. And many individuals who deal with this, they struggle with division. Die to the vision. And then now when you're in competition with your wife and competition with your husband, that's when that spirit of narcissism creeps in. Now somebody in the relationship or the marriage has become narcissistic because you're competing with each other. That is grandiose narcissism. How can we have peace when we're divided? The Bible says that a house divided against itself will fall. Number two, one person always ends up doing way too much than the other. You're doing too much. This could be you watching this video. Now, y'all going 50-50 now, but it seems like you're the only one carrying 100% of the load. He's not doing it. She's not doing it. And then one person ends up getting burned out. Then what ends up happening? Now you have strife and malice in your house. Now y'all butting heads. Conversations turns into confrontations. You can't talk to each other. You talk at each other. Now the disrespect that came in. Now there's a whole bunch of problems when it comes to communication because the communication is broken down, and the lack of effective communication is the number one ender of all marriages and all relationships, because one person has been doing entirely too much and they're screaming on the inside, I need to get out. I need to stop doing what I'm doing. But if you don't know no better, you're going to keep doing what you're doing because you have a soul tie with them and you think they're going to change. Number three, there will always be the blame game. Who's better and who does more and who does less? Oh boy, I done this, I done that. You don't do this, you don't do that. I'm always doing this, or I'm not doing this anymore because you don't. You see where I'm going with all of this? Arguments come out of nowhere because one person is doing entirely too much and the other person is just letting them do it. And then the person who's not doing what the other person is complaining about, this is them. Well, what do you mean? I can't believe you're being this way. Why are you acting like this? Because it's the truth. This is where the deflection and the gaslighting comes in at. When you're unequally yoked and now y'all 50-50, it is worse because y'all not compatible. You don't belong with each other. And then you always gonna be in competition with each other, arguing with each other. And some people, they really go there. Now I hope that's not you, because nobody on here should be anyone's punching bag. Okay? Number four, 50% is half of the effort given, not your all. You're not fully invested. Do you know how many people out there dealing with this? They're giving half. I'm just going to do my half. No, I'm not going above and beyond the Call of Duty. All I'm doing is paying the light bill. You pay the water bill. I'll buy groceries. You pay the rent. You see how, where's the camaraderie at? It seems as if you're in it for yourself. Because when one person is fully invested and the other person is not fully invested, so now they start taking versus giving. Now the Bible clearly tells you, for it is better to give than receive. If you give, it will be given unto you in good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. But when one person is not fully invested, this is when they're only doing their part. This is when people start losing houses, losing property. Come on, let's keep it real. We're in 2025. Money is very scarce these days, and it is important. This is when they start losing their apartments or whatever it may be, because I paid my half of the rent, but you didn't. Not fully invested. And number five, 50-50 relationships or marriages, they barely work 50% of the time. That's why divorce is within 6 months, which is 50% of the first year. At an all-time high, it is record-breaking that a lot of people are divorcing within 3 to 6 months these days. It's not the year. It's not 2-3 years. It is in 3 to 6 months because of 50-50 marriages. They never work. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're dealing with this and you need to be free from this, please make sure that you comment below. I want to hear your opinion. But if you are in a marriage that you're not called to, I guarantee you with the, I didn't even go say 50%. Some people at 30% right now of the year, they're splitting apart because we are in dangerous times. People are very selfish these days, according to 2 Timothy 3:1-5. You need to go check that out. That's all I got for you in this video. Check out the video that pops up above my head right now. I'll see you in that video. Go in peace. God bless you. No more 50-50. Have a good one.